Hey guys, it's Mike with Japanimation World. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are here to live react to Rooster Teeth's Death Battle. This one here is a special one. This is Naruto versus One Piece. This is Sanji versus Rock Lee. This should be pretty exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Let's rock and roll. Don't forget to like and subscribe for daily reaction videos, and don't forget to hit the bell if you want to be notified. Let me make sure y'all can hear this.
There are so many heroes with crazy, over-the-top superpowers, but there's one class of character everyone respects. The master
How's the volume,
of
y'all?
martial arts. Like Sanji, the sous chef of the Straw Hat Pirates searching for the One Piece.
As a matter of fact,
Rock Lee,
you know, I'm gonna
ninja warrior from the village of Naruto.
He's whiz and
I'm gonna run this through my
And
headphones.
it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Somewhere in the vast ocean, the kingdom of Germa.
All right, let's rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen.
To turn out some kids. He got an in the form of pirate
Did you go after the backstory? No, I don't. I won't. I don't care. Like,
I'm confused.
like he's cool. He's actually hilarious. I just don't care.
Out swimmingly for Sanji.
No, puns are my job. I don't need you pirating that from me.
As a chef, Sanji firmly believes his hands have no place in a fight. To him, they should be kept as pristine as possible for cooking, which is frankly wonderful etiquette. Even if his own life is in serious danger, he will not break this self-imposed rule.
You gotta hand it to him. Black leg is like taking capoeira, taekwondo, and every other martial art with high-flying footwork and mixing them all up like a stew. And
Bro, I watched 600 episodes of Sanji. What is another 300 gonna do?
Cannot pronounce.
Though the most important to recognize is Diable Jambe, also known as the Devil Leg. By moving at incredibly high speeds, Sanji builds up friction between the air and his leg until it literally catches on fire. To
That's
do
hot.
so, he'd have to be moving
No pun
his legs
intended.
over 11,000 meters per second.
Yeah, that move's pretty lit. Clearly Sanji's super fit. He's quick enough to keep up with the pirate captain Luffy, who effortlessly dodged laser beams from a robot man bear guy. It's a long story.
That's One Piece in a nutshell. A very, very long story.
Sanji's got plenty of other skills. He can kick your face so hard it makes you as handsome as that devil George Clooney. Oh, brother. Then he can start blasting and Danny DeVito you back to normal with another.
And with the skywalk technique,
I ain't gonna lie, I like the puns. They hilarious.
Listen to this. Flicking his heels so quickly, he creates dozens of
All right, I don't like what you're implying,
with
Master
his
Joe.
feet. That is insane.
Note to self, never skip leg day. In fact,
Like, to me-
other days, all days are now leg days.
Sanji eventually found a true family as a chef for the Straw Hat Pirates. With them at his side, he began a hunt for the All-Blue, a mythical location where every ocean in the world connects and all manner of sea life exists. A perfect spot for a chef of the sea.
But just like all of us, he had to deal with his first and much crazier family at some point. And when he did, he got an upgrade.
Those guys are supposed to be his family.
A miraculous outfit with hover boots, invisibility, air boosters for increased kicking power.
And a snazzy cape.
Conveniently, the suit is stored in an easy-to-carry canister that can be opened for a magical girl transformation, like so. Oh, is this beer?
Wait a minute, if that's my beer, what am I drinking? I'm gonna either need to go to the bathroom or the hospital.
While Sanji may not possess the superhuman ability of his siblings, he has learned something similar yet entirely different. Hockey.
Gesundheit.
No,
This
listen.
power lets people push their body
Oda's a monster when it comes to pulling on
Like
heartstrings.
hockey, he can make himself hard.
That's hilarious. That's hysterical.
Sanji's own speciality is Kenbunshoku, or observation hut. With this, Sanji can detect the presence of others, including through walls. He can even predict future events, at least to some extent.
And hanging with the Straw Hats let him push his abilities to the limit. He's strong enough to keep up with the likes of Zoro.
All right, now Zoro is my man.
Been in the freaking world.
He ain't like my favorite character either, but I mean Zoro's good shit. He's like good, great character.
Sky, the largest of which, when compared to the island of Dressrosa, appears to have a diameter of over 780 meters, and thus a kinetic energy of over 12 gigatons of TNT.
Jesus Christ.
Like, he fought a guy who could basically blow up a whole island in a snap, and then some. Let me know the next time you find a cook who can pull that off.
He has his fair share of weaknesses, though. Sanji sees himself as a gentleman, and thus refuses to fight a lady at any cost, even his own life.
And, he's absolutely terrified of drag queens. That didn't age well.
But even with the setbacks in Sanji is the goal.
Are you not allowed to be scared?
And whatever else comes out.
Is it against the law to be scared? Like, are you offending people if you're scared of them? Like, if I'm legitimately scared of you, is that offensive? Regardless of the reason? Like, if I'm scared of you because you got thick eyebrows, is that like discriminatory to your eyebrows?
We've seen them show out their awesome talent on Death Battle before. But
I'm gonna be honest with everyone here. I have to say, I've been on episode 11 of One Piece for years. That's hilarious.
This is Rock Lee.
At first, Bull Cut's path to being a ninja was anything but promising. See, the best ninja can use all sorts of ninja magic called ninjutsu or genjutsu, but not Rocky over here.
Essentially,
Nah, this is my man right here.
disability.
Now I got massive respect for Rock Lee.
But while this certainly made things difficult for him, he continued to train, pushing himself to become a splendid ninja.
Too bad he got paired up with Neji, who might as well have the word prodigy stamped on his forehead. Hello, irony.
With no real family to speak of,
Hello, irony.
on his difficult path.
That's hilarious.
Fortunately, he found inspiration in the form of a fellow bowl cut individual.
Might Guy, a man who is simultaneously incredibly cool
Holy
and
my.
incredibly weird.
Guy saw Lee's potential and trained him to master the art of taijutsu, a ninja's physical prowess using chakra, body, and mind.
So he's not gonna be shooting fireballs.
Look at
or
that.
popping up
That's
boom
pure
bombs
skill.
Like the other guys, but
Come
he's
on, bro.
learned
That's
how to
pure
punch
skill and
harder than
talent.
anyone. Actually, that's exactly the point of his martial art.
Hey, look at this.
It's all about shattering bones.
Not just any ninja can master the form of strong fist.
And the funny thing is that I hate it first.
Dangerous technique. One wrong move and you could accidentally break your own limbs.
I hate the beginning of Naruto. I'm not the biggest fan of Naruto.
Like this Killer Azuna drop on steroids. The primary lotus.
I'm a bigger fan of One Piece for sure, but I'm a bigger fan of Rock Lee over
He's
Sanji.
also got this potion, and if he drinks it,
Uh-uh.
he goes into a super zen state that makes him basically invincible.
Yeah, fire.
Incorrect as usual, Boomstick. That was due to American censorship.
Right, it wasn't a potion, it was sake. Somehow, Lee's susceptibility to alcohol turns him into an
A potion.
in the drunken fist, based on an actual martial art.
You know, Wiz, I've always wanted to try that style myself, and I'm not gonna lie, I've had a few. Watch this. Gonna...
Yo,
Actually, ow,
yo, I swear to God, is it just me? Is this nigga hilarious?
Anyway, when Jackie
Oh
Robinson
God, why did he do a handstand?
Gates,
In the world of Naruto, 8 metaphorical gates exist within the human body.
Oh my God,
Real-world
this
rules
nigga
of ninja
Boomstick
open
is
for
fucking
self-use
ridiculous.
Enlightenment.
but in Lee's case, it's opening a can of whoop ass.
Think of it like that horrible myth about humans using only one small part of their brain. Each open gate increases Lee's abilities in some way. For example, the first gate allows Lee to utilize 100% of his body's potential by removing inherent mental and physical inhibitions.
Banging.
The third gate lets him expend enough chakra all at once to perform his signature technique, the Hidden Lotus.
The first few gates are pretty chill, even if they do wear him out. Thing is, the more gates you open, the more dangerous it gets. But Lee wasn't afraid.
By the age of 13, he could unlock 5 of the 8 gates.
More than enough to keep up with the likes of Neji and honorary Green Day member Gaara. He's almost as quick as Naruto, who's dodged light speed attacks. And when he opened the 6th gate, he used it to slice up a giant meteor.
Comparing the scale of the meteor to Konoha's mountainside, and assuming Lee contributed his fair share to this group task, he must have produced a force equal to about 230 megatons of TNT.
The average nuclear bomb has a yield of about 5 megatons. So getting hit by 6th Gate Lee is like having 50 nukes exploding in your face.
Now, Lee has admitted
Yeah.
used the last.
Yeah, but they compared Sanji shit to Zoro's ability, his move to
The
gigatons.
successor to Might Guy, who did unlock all 8 gates, Lee should be comparable.
Guy could make a blast the size of an island with the 7th gate. With the 8th, he could go head-to-head with the ultimate big bad, Madara. This creep was packing more power than when Naruto's chakra blew a hole through the moon. A 400 petaton explosion.
All right.
That's way bigger than 50 nukes.
They didn't show Sanji do anything close to that. Well, there's our winner.
Just one small problem. Opening the 8th gate puts an immense toll on the body. The moment you open it, you've essentially guaranteed your own death.
Yeah, but who cares as long as you take your foe with you.
Under Guy's training and with the help of his friends, Lee has shown that he is indeed a splendid ninja. Though he never quite got the chance to prove himself against Neji.
Well, according to the wisdom of Gammy Boomstick, one's dead and the other isn't, so I think I know who won.
Tact Boomstick. Now the villager's expert instructor in and the kid of his very own, it seems Rock Lee's hard work truly did pay off in the end.
Hot. Winner, Rock Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, are y'all ready for this? It's time for a death battle.
All possibilities.
But first, if you want some of Lee and Sanji's fiery determination in the sack,
Let me write that down.
again, that's BLUEChew.com, promo code BATTLE
Oh, shit.
free. But right now, it's time for a death battle!
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Come on, they advertising Blue Chew. Who you think is going to win, Sanji or Rock Lee?
It's far too mild. Lacking in
That's
the fiery
easy.
youth of true
Username,
spicy curry.
salute, brother.
This is the most perfectly balanced curry around.
Ooh, nice. He kicked off the bar. I like that. I like the art style, the music, everything. It feels like I'm playing a video game from Sega Genesis. Ooh.
Show your chef some respect.
Oh, he drunk. All right, I'm with it.
I'm a paying customer, and that curry was awful. Don't-
That pissed him
don't
off further.
you Like that? Look at me like that.
Ooh. Nice move. That was hot. Banging.
Picky eaters are the worst. Why is everything so loud? Fifth gate, open!
All right. He said, fuck it.
Sixth gate of fuel, open!
Oh.
Gate of wonder, open! Relentless!
All right. Super Saiyan Man! Ooh. Ooh. Oh! Shit! Damn!
I am the youthful beast of Konoha. I will never give up. Eighth gate of death, open!
you wouldn't finish your food. I'm making you cough up whatever you've already eaten. Anti-manner! Looks like mild suited you best. My dish is too spicy for you.
KO! Well, I guess Lee can finally have that bout with Neji now.
Given Lee's years of experience and the power of the 8 gates, he definitely kept Sanji on his toes.
But Sanji was no slouch himself, and like Lee, has trained all of his life.
With his speed and observation hockey, he handled even the unpredictable Drunken Fist.
And while the 7th gate meant Lee could probably blow up an island, that's not as big as the meteors the Straw Hats could handle.
Simply put, Lee had only one somewhat reliable method of a possible victory: the 8th gate. A suicide move he's never actually used before. Not really the best argument for a win on its own.
But gate number 8 can take on Madara. Sanji's tough, yeah, but he's definitely not on that guy's level. A couple big hits from the 8th gate and Sanji's nothing but paste, so what gives?
Well, Lee would have to hit him first. While Sanji's power may not compare to the 8th gate, his speed is far beyond.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that left me speechless. Jesus Christ. Wow. That was incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus Christ. Zombie Killer 13634. Welcome to the stream and thank you for the follow. Salute. Wow. All right. So. Wow. Oh man, I like Death Battle. I like these guys. They're good people, man. They're good people. They're really good people. I like these guys because they brought us something that like nobody else was really able to bring us at this level of quality, at this level of production level. So regardless of the fact, like, bro, look at the amount of people that worked on this. Bro, there's like, who can do this without money? You like, without the right amount of money, you can't put this kind of shit together. So I appreciate them for this. But my goodness. And with that being said, the only thing I have a problem with is the end. Everything up until the whole when he goes and just spams every single gate. Like, how is he landing hits with lower gates and then increase to the next gate? For what? You literally just hit him twice with gate 5. Why are we on gate 6? Why are you on gate 7? Why are you on gate 8? Why? All right, we get to gate 8. He goes and they do the attack and they all go charging at each other. All right, that's fine. Why did Sanji's leg, why did only Sanji's leg explode? Help me out with that. I just can't wrap my head around it. Like, why did Sanji's leg only explode? I'm confused. But okay. Wow. That was mental. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and even consider following the Twitch where I do all of these reactions live. And check out my playlist. The playlist in the channel is where I'm going to log all of my videos from the past and all of the future videos going forward. I do daily uploads, so you definitely want to subscribe for more. Beyond that, peace. Y'all have a great day.